All right, well, we got a new week and a new challenge here. Going down and playing on the road against Louisville, the Louisville Cardinals. Start with their quarterback. Doesn't need a lot of introduction. The Heisman Trophy winner, Lamar Jackson, phenomenal athlete, makes things happen with his arm, with his legs. He's electric. He's probably one of the fastest guys in all of college football, and certainly a great player. Their running backs, Reggie Bonifant and Malik Williams, really good players. They got some really good wide receivers, good skill players, and they're obviously very explosive and have the capability of doing a lot of things. Anytime you have a quarterback like that, you're different. On defense, they have a new coordinator, Pete Sermon. Do a great job on defense. Their defensive front is very athletic. James Hearns is a guy that is a very productive player. And then, of course, their linebackers, Trayvon Young, outside linebacker, excellent player. So they're physical, they're athletic. I think they play really, really good defense, and they're explosive on offense. So enough said. Very, very tough opponent, very tough game on the road. And, we've got to have a great week of practice, assimilating their styles on both sides of the ball. But we've been in a lot of tough games, played a lot of really good football teams. So we're just going to be playing another one of those, another really good football team. So got to have a great week.
Steve, just talk about your two defensive ends and the critical role they'll play in trying to contain Lamar, keep him out of space.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got to do the best we can to contain him, and those two guys are certainly really fine players. It takes more than just the defensive ends to contain this guy, but that'll be a challenge. Trying to keep him in the pocket and third down, and also in the read zone game where he reads the ends, and that's always a challenge. It's been a challenge for everybody all season. He makes a lot of plays, and he's going to make plays in this game. And he's trying to limit those plays and trying to create some confusion and penetration and things like that. So.
Just talk about John Lamont now making his, second start, right?
Well, yeah. I guess it would be his second start, yeah.
How's he growing into the position?
He's doing a good job. He's learning on the run here how to play linebacker at this level. And he's done some good things. He's still a work in progress, and he's got to keep growing. We've got to keep him healthy. I'm not sure, where you go from there. Well, I mean, we've brought Davon Jones over to defense, and we're working on getting Davon ready as fast as we can. But there's not anybody behind him with that has a lot of experience. No.
How do you get a kid to shift gears like that? You've had him all through training camp running the ball.
It's hard. I mean, it's a change. Takes a little bit of time. That's why he's been in training with this right now. It's not going to happen overnight, but Davon has a real uncanny football sense to him, and he's kind of a natural ball guy. So I think, he'd be able to go in there and be able to make some plays.
Was Anthony able to stretch the field a little better
A little bit. Yeah, he's a little healthier.
Deep ball, or at least intermediate deep ball in the offensive package.
Yeah, I mean, the week before he didn't practice during the week, and that was a little bit harder deal. I think this past week, he practiced all week long, and we were able to get the ball, push the ball down the field a little better. He throws some really nice balls, and that'll continue to improve.
And lastly, just talk about Ben in the middle, shotgun snaps. So is he starting to take on the role of a starting center?
Yeah, I mean, you can see he has great ability. He's trying to, he's learning how to become comfortable at that position. He's still a freshman, a true freshman, and so there's going to be, a bunch of things along the way that are a little bit inexplicable, but they happen. At the apex of the offense right now, you're talking about the quarterback, you're talking about the center, you're talking about one of the tailbacks that's playing a lot of snaps. Those are young guys. And when you play with those guys, anybody, doesn't matter who you are, if you have one of them or you have three of them or four of them, I mean, what happens is, You know, and then we have Kobe out in the receiver position. So what happens is there's going to be a learning curve, and so those things will show up from you. And what happens is they can add to your level of inconsistency.
Can you just talk about Jackson? There's obviously what makes him who he is, but is there anything else that stands out about him that makes him special?
Well, his acceleration. I mean, I've been around a lot of spread quarterbacks in my career and coached some of the very best, but his acceleration is extremely unique. I mean, he can pull away from anybody. He's got flat, I would call it in football world-class speed and acceleration. He's got a rifle arm. I mean, he can flick that ball. I mean, he's got great arm strength. So that combination's unbelievable. He just has this uncanny ability to make people miss and run by him. I mean, he's faster than you possibly can imagine that he really is, I think. When I saw him live last year, I was like, wow, this guy, he can flat move now. I mean, and it's just different. And it's like that against everybody. I mean, you know, a unique guy now. That's why he won the Heisman Trophy. I mean, Heisman Trophy stands for the best player in college football. Well, everybody can have whatever opinion they want, but he's certainly, if not the best, one of the very, very best there is in college football. And that's why. His athleticism is off the charts.